welcome back to the continuation of Marble Gallery's Game of the Year content for 2023. Today's category is Most Anticipated Game of 2024, and I'll be honest, up until maybe a couple days ago, I had a for sure lock in this category that completely changed, and that's usually how this category goes. So we're going to go ahead and dive right in with my runner-ups. First is just simply put whatever Nintendo's doing. We know there's going to be a new Nintendo console in 2024. We know that it's the follow-up to the Nintendo Switch. My little checklist and hope for it is that all my previous games, I have a pretty big library of Switch games. I hope that those are all obviously backwards compatible, and I hope that they update and play better on the new hardware. What do I mean by that? I mean they run at a higher frame rate, maybe they look a little sharper thanks to a resolution boost. As far as the hardware goes itself, I'm hoping that it's a 4K output to like a TV here, for example, and at least a 1080p screen for the handheld itself. Those are my hopes. I obviously will understand like controllers might not work. I would assume pro controllers probably would be the same. That doesn't really make sense, but I really hope that this other stuff is ironed out. Nintendo has a pretty good track record with backwards compatibility, and there have been rumors of people seeing Tears of the Kingdom running at 60 frames, and so my hope there is that I can just play my existing game with that and I don't have to pay for a new copy of it. So we'll see. But that's one of my runner-ups. My other runner-up in this category specifically, I actually have two more. One of them is Alone in the Dark. I'm really looking forward to Alone in the Dark. It's been delayed a couple times, but the more that they show of the game, the more interested I am. I love the aesthetic of it. The setting, I think, looks awesome. I love that David Harbour is Edward Carnaby and he's the playable, character. I think it fits. I'm really looking forward to this game. I really hope it pans out. I will say the most recent trailer they put out, it is looking a little janky, so I'm hoping that that's ironed out. Right now, it's still pegged for a March release, so we'll see. I'm probably not going to pick it up right when it comes out. I'll wait for a sale just because I have some hesitations with it, but I totally plan on playing it this year. My other runner-up is what was my most anticipated game up until like a couple days ago. That is Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I cannot wait for this game. I loved the first part of the remake trilogy back in 2020. We now know that it's a trilogy. It was so well done, so masterfully done. And this is the second part, which is going to lead all the way up to that death that you may think you know who's going to die, but maybe it's different. We don't know, because we also learned with the remake that they're changing the story a little bit, so we'll see, but really excited for that. That's out at the end of February. But my most anticipated game now, thanks to the recent developer direct from Microsoft, is Machine Games' Indiana Jones game, which looks fucking incredible. And I had no idea that this game was going to look as good as it does. I'm really happy that they took the route of making it first person, so it differentiates itself from Tomb Raider and Uncharted. It's its own thing. They're telling an original story set between Raiders of the Lost Ark and Last Crusade. That's the perfect timeline to fit this game in. Troy Baker is voicing Indiana Jones. He sounds decent, like in the trailer they released. But they obviously have Harrison Ford's look, because nobody's ever going to look like Indiana Jones except for Harrison Ford. But Troy Baker sounds decent enough that I think it's going to be passable in terms of the voice acting. So the game visually looks jaw-dropping, though. And apparently it's a 2024 release. So I'm really excited about it. I'd love to know in the comments below, what's your most anticipated game of 2024? And as always, remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Until next time.